Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a new what I eat in a day on my healthy plus size pregnancy journey. I'm currently 27 weeks pregnant. I begin every morning with a large glass of ice water, and I was up super early this morning because my husband left for the airport around 5 a.m. for an overnight work trip. So before I even get into making breakfast, I'm kicking off my morning with a Built Bar to get something in my stomach and get some protein going for the day. Built Bar protein bars come in so many flavors. Today I'm having one of their cookies and cream flavored protein bars. They're a quick and easy snack that have been really helping me this pregnancy because it's something I can grab quickly on the go, get some protein in, as well as curb some of my sweet cravings at the same time. This bar has 17 grams of protein, is 130 calories, and has only 4 grams of sugar. You can click the link in my description box if you want to check out more of their flavors and use my code Jansen10 to save 10% off your order. So I had my little morning snack, and then about an hour later, my daughter woke up and was ready for breakfast. This morning, Lila asked for scrambled eggs, and I love doing eggs in the morning for breakfast. I'm definitely an egg person. However, I wanted to mix it up from our usual scrambled eggs and fruit. I did make some for her, but for myself, I decided let's try a little twist on one of my current favorite fast food breakfast options, which is the Dunkin' Wake Up Wrap. I already had everything home that I would need to recreate this. I also saw this little hack on TikTok, how you layer the ingredients into a skillet to try and cook the cheese, eggs, and tortilla toasted all together. So we're giving it a try. For this recreation, I'm using one of the La Banderita card counter wraps. These come in at 1 point on the WW Personal Points plan, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of sharp cheddar cheese, and some Jimmy Dean turkey breakfast sausage links. To begin the wrap, I scrambled 2 eggs with a splash of water. To a warm skillet, I added a spray of avocado oil, 2 tablespoons of the cheddar cheese. Then I layered on top the egg mixture. At this point, I went ahead and seasoned my eggs with a little bit of sea salt and some of the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse seasoning. I love this on eggs. Once the egg mixture was cooked about halfway, I added the tortilla, and then we said a prayer and tried to do a flip so I could toast the outside of the tortilla. Lila wanted to say good morning to you all, and I also started her scrambled eggs as soon as I transferred my tortilla and eggs out of the pan. I finished off my wake up wrap by adding some toppings with turkey breakfast sausage and a couple tablespoons of mild salsa. We did our big beginning of the month grocery haul from Costco and Walmart yesterday, but I hadn't gotten around to cleaning and prepping our fruit for the week yet. So real quick, I'm just going to give our strawberries and grapes a rinse in cold water with a splash of vinegar so they're prepped for the week. Lila and I are both gonna have a serving of strawberries on the side of our eggs this morning, and breakfast is ready. How's your breakfast? Good? Good breakfast? Mm. Let's see, my fold wasn't perfect and my flip wasn't perfect, but I think it came out pretty good for my first time trying to recreate like a wake up wrap. It's super hearty. This is like twice the size of a Dunkin' wake up wrap, and it has all that stuff in it as well as the extra salsa for some flavor. It may not be perfectly pretty, but it still tastes good. Hey guys, so it is a while later. Sorry, I know my voice is still a little bit scratchy and I look like death warmed over. I'm so tired. I had a really rough night of sleep last night, and my voice is still recovering because I was just sick on and off all throughout January. I'll do a separate video, maybe update about that, as well as like an update to now having started my 3rd trimester of pregnancy. So keep an eye on that on my channel coming up. But I feel much better. My voice is just still recovering, so hang tight with me. Sorry for the scratchy voice. It's actually a lot later now, and I've been kind of doing the dance back and forth to the kitchen, staring at my pantry and fridge, trying to get it to tell me what I want to eat for like the last hour and a half since I fed Lila lunch. I'm hungry and I don't know what I want to eat. And on top of me being just indecisive as it is right now, I am trying to follow a list of guidance from my OB's office because tomorrow morning I go in for my final gestational diabetes scan. Since I had GD with my daughter Lila, I scanned once at 14 weeks early in my pregnancy and it was negative. So tomorrow is kind of my normal window for testing. I'll be 28 28 weeks this week. We just started our 3rd trimester. This pregnancy has been flying by. So hopefully all goes well and I test negative again, but my doctor's office gives us like a list of tips on how to eat for like the 24 hours before, so we get the most accurate and best results. So one of the things included in that list was hydrating the day before, so I'm really trying to get at least 100 ounces of water in today. That's normally not that difficult for me to do. I'm actually already on my 3rd turbis of water. I just refilled it for the 3rd time. So I've already drank 60 ounces of water today and I'm about at 2 o'clock. One of the other biggest recommendations was to limit excessive sugars and carbs. They don't want me to do no carb, just be mindful of like the simple sugar carbs and not overflow my system with them, so I have an accurate reading after I have to drink that awful glucose drink. So I'm trying not to do like pastas or a ton of breads or rice today, and I'm definitely trying to stay away from any sweet treats tonight, which is normally when I get those cravings for them. I just decided for lunch today to go with some leftovers we had in the fridge. This was a recipe I actually shared in one of my last videos, so I will tag it in the iCard above. It's a honey lemon crockpot chicken dish with a bunch of yummy veggies in it. It comes in right around 10 points for me on my personal points plan. I am following WW. I feel like as I get later in my pregnancy, it gets looser and looser, but that's also because as I've talked with my doctors and I was sick all last month, I was actually losing a bit of weight and they didn't want me to restrict my food too much. They just kept telling me, get exercise, eat healthy, get your balanced food groups in and your water, and worry less about everything you're eating right now because I'm not really gaining a ton of weight this pregnancy. I'm really proud of that. I feel like I'm doing a good job intentionally eating this pregnancy and staying healthy. But yeah, I've been a little bit more flexible on the points. But I will list them today for you guys in the bottom bar, just so you guys can see where I'm at more of a maintenance level, because I'm currently following the balanced healthy eating plan versus the weight loss plan with WW. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat this lunch and then I'll check in with you guys a little while later, maybe for a snack or dinner. I'm not sure what will come first. We'll see how hungry I am. But I know I definitely want to try out, the other day at Costco, we bought a brand new air fryer. So I want to make something in the air fryer for dinner. So I'll see you guys back here for that in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm gonna try and talk this through fast because my voice is going for the day. So this is what I'm having for dinner. I'm gonna have some of the Taylor Farms organic Mediterranean crunch chopped salad. This is one of my all-time favorite salads. I love that it has a family size package, but the toppings and dressing come in separate packages. There's 2 dressing packets in here, so you don't have to have one open and sitting until you eat through the salad. We love to buy this from Costco, and then what I'll do is I'll break it down for meal prep for the week, because my husband and I will get about 4 entree-sized salads out of this. So I'm gonna be having some salad, just prepared as is with the dressing that comes with it. And then one of my new finds are these Kirkwood breaded chicken breast fillets. They sell these at Aldi and people rave about them. So they are frozen chicken cutlets. I'm gonna put mine in the air fryer. We're gonna test out our new air fryer tonight with them. Lila is testing out the air fryer with some dinosaur chicken nuggies. Oh, you're a scary dino. Are you excited for nugs?
Yes.
Yeah, Lila is very into dinosaurs. What is the theme of your 4th birthday gonna be next week? Are you having a Dino 4 party for your 4th birthday? Dino 4! I gotta feed her. We're getting to wild time. Anyway, one of the things you guys actually told me when I first picked these up from Aldi is don't measure these out by the number of fillets you're eating. So if you put 1 fillet in the WW app, it comes out like 7 points. But if you weigh your chicken breast fillet and measure it in the app by ounces, a lot of the time it's less points than just measuring for 1 fillet in the app. So that's what I'm gonna try out tonight. So you can see here in the app, 1 fillet comes in at 7 points. But if I change this to ounces and do 5, 6 points. Saving me a point. Here's the new air fryer we picked up. It's the Gourmet, and it is a 7-quart air fryer. And one of the things we loved about it when we made the purchase was it is a nice large basket, definitely larger than our old one. It has this extra rack inside, so you can do 2 different things at once. So if you have kiddos and you want to put like a layer of tater tots or french fries down there and some chicken nuggets up top, or the other night we used it for the first time, so this is my 2nd time using the air fryer. Last night Josh and I made some salmon and cauliflower tots. I did the salmon on the bottom, and then we had our cauliflower tots up top. We put them on top of a bed of greens, and it was so delicious. The salmon cooked so well. It was so good. So let's get our chicken going. We'll try that for now. Love the new digital display. It's angled so you don't get a glare off of it. And hey, you guys can see me in it. All right. It's so quiet compared to our old one too.
I always do. I never think. I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
And here is our dinner. Lila's having her chicken nuggets with applesauce, some Chick-fil-A sauce, and some carrots. I have my salad with chicken. Lila's talking to Josh on my phone, so she's saying hi and also kind of good night to him. We are gonna eat some dinner and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, okay, so I got Lila to bed, I cleaned up around the kitchen and house, and now I'm sitting down to actually watch some of the Olympics. It's such a throwback because when I was in labor with Lila, her birthday is next week, so in February of 2018, I was watching the Winter Olympics while I was in labor with her. This one's not allowed to do that yet. I was definitely having a hankering for something sweet, but I want to be good, to be prepared for my test tomorrow, so I am throwing it back way WW old school. I don't know if you guys have tried this before. I have actually never tried this recipe. I've seen it a million times, but I've never tried it, and I had all the ingredients home to make it. So I had some green grapes in the freezer because when I was prepping my fruit earlier today, I just had like maybe a cup of green grapes left from last week, and they were kind of getting to that stage where they were like a little soft and not quite crunchy anymore. And since I had just bought that new 3-pound package from Costco and had that rinsed and ready to go in the produce bin, I moved those over to the freezer because me and Josh both like snacking on frozen grapes at night. So I took my frozen grapes and did Jello grapes with them. If you guys haven't seen these before, a lot of people use not necessarily frozen grapes, but you just rinse them off so they have some moisture on the grape skin, and then you mix it with a package of sugar-free Jello powder, whatever flavor you want. This is strawberry. I used a small package of the strawberry sugar-free Jello mix, but I think using frozen grapes really upped the ante. Again, I haven't tried the original, but because you take frozen grapes and I rinse them off just a touch, they reached that perfect frozen on the inside, but starting to thaw and kind of like that frosty texture. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who does that. I love frozen grapes, but I don't like them rock hard frozen. I'll take them out of the freezer and leave them on the counter to sit for just a couple minutes, and they get kind of like a frozen frosted texture, so you can still bite them and chew them easily. Anyway, yeah, they're like at that perfect consistency, and they are covered in the sugar-free Jello mix, and they're really good. My fingers are gonna be stained red, but I thought that was a great little idea to have a little something sweet and tart, help curb that craving I was having for something sweet tonight without like going way overboard and having like ice cream tonight, which is, trust me, what I was wanting. But this is something a little frozen, a little sweet, and it's really kind of satisfying that craving for me. These are addicting. I'm sure I will finish this whole little container, and I'll have to remake them for Josh sometime because I think he'd really like these too. That's gonna round out my day for what I eat in a day today. Tomorrow morning for my GED test, I do get to eat and drink normally beforehand. So I'm gonna make sure I keep drinking my water to stay hydrated. And then in the morning, I'm just gonna do like some scrambled eggs with cheese and some raspberries. That's what I did during my first test, and I feel like it really helps me have a nice even blood sugar, ready to go for that test for a good reading. I don't know, GED's all hormonal based. I may be doing all of this and I'll still have it. it is what it is. But my hope is that I don't this time. It definitely was a rough patch for me during my pregnancy last time around, so, but again, we'll see when we see. Can't do anything about it except what I'm trying, you know? And in the end, we're gonna do whatever we need to do for a healthy mama and a healthy baby. So that's gonna wrap up this video for tonight. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day While Pregnant. Hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next one. And until next time, hopefully I'll have my voice back by then. Bye.
I always do. I never think, I always do.